Time now for your weather on the 4s.
At the time of 6:14, let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Cesar Cornejo. He's in for Thomas again today. How are we looking for the weekend, Cesar?
Well, Brian, we're looking pretty great so far. As we take a look here outside the Salt Lake Valley from our doTERRA Salt Lake City downtown camera, you can see a little bit of cloud cover, but still very calm. And that's really what we're expecting for not only for today, but also going into the weekend. So again, that high pressure returns. We'll take a look at what the weekend holds for us, and then we'll talk about the wet weather that comes into our area, and then the much colder air right after it. So we do have that high pressure hanging around over top of the Great Basin. That means we have calm conditions for us. Not going to see much in the way of clouds. Those will start to dissipate as we go throughout the rest of the day. And unfortunately, because of just how dry we've been, looking at our drought monitor for this week, with the update, we've added about 3% to that D2 category, so that severe drought category. And when we look at just how terrible it's been with how dry it's been for us, you can really see Alta, the snowpack hasn't really grown much. And last year we saw that giant bump during that late January into February and March kind of pattern, and we're hoping to see that turn around. But you can just see the difference between where we got that snow, so it really should be hopefully changing soon. And when we see that pattern staying dry, it doesn't give us much hope, especially into parts like Saturday, thanks to that high pressure system. But Sunday, we start to see some moisture making its way in with that next weather system, and that's where we can expect to see a little bit more mountain snow, so really help boosting our snowpack. Recreation forecast for a lot of our areas, we're going to be on the warmer side and dry side, so if you want to get out there this weekend, it'll be great, because by the time we get to next week, after that warmth, we really just fall off the cliff with all of that Arctic air, and it really moves on in and gives us that bone-chilling cold that'll last not only just through Wednesday, but also into Thursday. So that's something to really keep in mind, as we'll have to really remember we're in winter. Looking at our regional forecast for today, temperatures hanging around those 40s for most of the area, and 50s with a few 60s also sprinkled in, such as St. George. And that's where we'll stay at for this weekend. By the time we get to Monday, start to see the return of winds and cloud cover. Chance of some wet weather by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday. Wasatch Front, we do expect to see plenty of sunshine, not only just today, but into Saturday. Starting to see it wane by Sunday as we have cloud cover moving in, and then colder temperatures with wet weather going on into Monday and